I'm starting a new project. You know, I'm always building something. I generally take on at least about 4 major projects a year. I've already completed, probably a couple this year. And fixing to start another one. This is going to be the flower bed. I hadn't been presented the best circumstances here. The land is unlevel. It's real high in the middle. It slopes over here real bad over toward my truck. There's a little bitty hill right there. And I got to build a big box. I mean a whopper. My wife wants it, she wants it 5 foot wide. And that's gonna be 5 by 32. I was gonna make it 4 foot. That way the 8 foot long landscaping timbers, you know, you could cut them in half and use them for the ends, but it ain't gonna work out like that because she wants it 5 foot, which is gonna mean it's gonna mean 20% more landscaping timbers to buy, and also 20% more work on filling it and contents. But I want to explain some stuff to y'all. I got one side. There we go. Jude keeps on running into my strings and she's getting me all out of whack. It'll be alright. You want your reference point, and I came back here. I measured from pretty good location close to the road. I measured back this way 32 foot and drove me a stub. I use tent pegs. They're cheap and they work good. But tie a string on it, pull it off. You know, the whole length right here, kind of get it the way you want it. Drive you another peg and attach other end of your string to it. That gives you something to work off of. That's going to be your long side. And from there, what you do is tie another string here and come out here past where you want to end your short side. I went 5.5 feet out. Got me another tent peg. And this corner right here, you want a 90-degree angle. And the best way to do it is you're going to use Pythagorean theorem. It's also called the 3-4-5 method. You're going to come from the front side of this string right here with a measuring tape and be real easy with it. And you want to measure out this way. You're going to go about 4 foot, or 3 foot. You can do it either way, but right there's me a little mark. I took a Sharpie pen right there. You can see it better like that. Took me a Sharpie pen and put me a mark on 3 foot. And then I went to this string right here, measured from the edge of this string out this way. Go out to measure out 4 foot, which is right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a measuring tape and you're going to measure from this mark over to the other one over there. And it should measure exactly 5 feet if it is perfectly square or a right angle triangle. If it don't, let's say you get 51 inches, or excuse me, let's say 61 inches, that'll be a whole lot easier. Then you're going to leave that long side over there just as it is. You're going to measure off of that mark over there, come this way. Now it's 61 inches, so this string and this tent peg down here is going to have to go that way. It'll make this side right here shorter. You can bend, you can take your tent peg and you can kind of just take your hand and bend it in a little bit, and then you want to measure it again. But you eventually want to get it to where it measures exactly 5 feet from this mark to the other one over there, and then you got a perfect right angle.